This is my honest review of the Morphy Richards Standard Grill Microwave 800 watts. Okay, so I'm going to do an honest product review on this Morphy Richards microwave. This is the model EG820C21LP FPM. So we got this about 2 weeks ago. We bought it in Argos, and or as I like to say, Argos. And so I'm just going to show you how it works, really and truly. I love the fact, so it comes with this grill rack, and you get instructions. And I can't remember, but I have a feeling because I threw it out. There was a like a recipe book, but I was like, what am I really cooking up in here in a microwave? I just want to warm stuff up. That's all I want to do. So I believe it does come with a recipe book. Okay, so like I said, this is the grill, and now I'm going to open it up here. This is our what do you call this?
A microwave cover.
A microwave food cover, yeah, that we got from IKEA. So I store that in there when we're not using it. But so this is for your grill, if you're grilling stuff in here. I don't know why anybody would want to grill a chicken in here, but okay. So that's the grill. We do not use this, to be honest with you. I'm going to put that up here for now. And just to give you an idea of the size of this microwave. Oh, I forgot what's the depth in here. I'm not going to give you a number because I want to know the exact depth, but I'll put that in the as a caption on the screen for you guys. But to give you, I know for some people are going to be like, that don't mean anything to me. Put something in here so I can get a better idea of how big this microwave is inside. So this is a standard dinner plate, okay? I believe it's like 9 inches or something like that, but a standard dinner plate. And you can see it's literally can go into the microwave. Okay, there's a lot of room for it, and even when you put the plastic covering on top, there's still a lot of room. Okay, you can close it, boom, you're good. Okay, so if you want to go inside and see, have a look. And so it comes with this glass that you can take off, and the rotating ring here as well. Simple, you just place it on and you find the grooves to match with the triangle in there. And then just spin it around until you'll know, it'll sit properly and it doesn't really move. And that's how you know you have it on. Plus, you'll know anyways, because when it's going around, you'll hear this like clicking noise, and that's an indication that you haven't put it on properly. But yeah, that's on now. The door, when you close it, it's dark, but once you turn it on, you can see inside what you're cooking. Next would be, oh, and be careful because there's a lot of plastic that comes on this bad boy when you get it. And it does say that, I believe, in here. Just make sure you peel off everything. Even on here, you can't really tell on the LCD screen here. I remember I was like cooking and I was just like, what? Where are all these bumps? What the hell? Like, why we get all these raised bumps? And I realized, oh, it's plastic, and I have to pull that part off. But they do state that when you're with this microwave, you want to give some space between, like, you don't want it to be directly hitting the wall and directly hitting another appliance. Give some space so that it can breathe pretty much, right? This can get hot, but it does tell you that. Everything is self-explanatory. And they do go over in here the instruction manual about what you can put in here and things like that. There's one here where it says the microwave oven is intended for heating food and beverages, drying of clothes, and heating of warming buttons, slippers, sponges, damp cloth, and similar may lead to risk of injury, ignition, ignition, right, or fire. I was like, who in the world is putting slippers and buttons and drying clothes in this bad boy? I was like, okay, all right, you know what? I'm not going to even say anything, because when I was a little girl, my mom made me porridge and I couldn't eat it before I went to school, and I put it in the microwave, and I thought I was a genius, that if I cooked the porridge for at least, I think it was like 10,000 minutes. I can't remember. It was a ridiculous amount of time, that by the time I come home from school, it would still be warm. Yeah, I came home from school with the fire department in my house, because I burned down the kitchen. So you know what? I can't say anything. I'm like anybody else who is one of these people down here. Okay, I digress. Let me keep it going. All right, so in the manual, so like I was showing you here, telling you about the space, it's telling you, try and keep things about 20 centimeters from the side, 30 centimeters above, and so on and so forth. What else here? Then they go into details of what the parts, the indication of the parts, which, what they all represent and stuff like that. And then the control panel. So this is what we're going to talk about next. Okay. So with this control panel, it's really simple. Let me close this door. So I have to set the time. Let's do that. Let's make that the first thing. Cause I find a lot of people, including myself, you're like, how the hell do you set this daggone time? So this one's straightforward. All you need to do is on the right at the top, it says clock/timer. So when you hit it once, that's to indicate that you want to set the clock. When you hit it again, that's to indicate to start a timer. So let's say if I was cooking, I love to use this a lot for when I'm like baking stuff in the oven, and I'm going to do something really short. So let's say for 2 seconds or 20 seconds, sorry. And then if I hit start, there goes my timer. And then it just will beep. I think it beeps 5 times, but we'll see, because it's coming up to almost finishing here. So, but it's a loud beep. You definitely hear it. It's not, obviously if you're somewhere like upstairs, you may not hear it. And it beeps 5 times. So that's the timer. But to set the clock, so like right now it's quite late. It's 10:12. So I'm going to hit the clock 1 time, and then I'm going to indicate. So here in the UK, we do the hours by 24 hours clock. So it's 10, so 22, I'll put 14 by the time I finish this. And when you've set it and you're happy with it, you just hit, I believe it's clock. Yeah, there we go. And then you set your clock on the microwave. Okay. So time cooked is, I'm not too sure what this does. We'll figure it out as we move along. Defrost, again, if you want to defrost something, you just hit the frost button, and then they have the different program settings that you can use up to, so 1 and 2, and then you then select, oh yes, so it's defrost. And then you have 1 and 2 option, which is, let's see here. I don't remember it saying anything about oh, here we go. Yeah. So you've got, it says here, press the defrost pad once and display will show DF1, and then use number pads to enter the weight. And so, I'm not too sure what 2 is, because they just said we'll show DF1 and then use the number pads to enter the weight. So let's go back here. So when see how we got DEF1, then you would come down here, and so let's say we were like roasting or defrosting like a chicken, and it weighed like I guess let's say 800 grams, because this is based on grams. So you can enter from 100 to 2,000 grams. Okay. So let's say we said, oh, the chicken's 800 grams. So I'm going to let the microwave know that it's 800 grams. And then when you're happy with that, you then hit start, and that will indicate the microwave will know how long to defrost it for based on the amount of grams that you put in, that you inputted into the defrost mode. All right, so I'll just hit stop here. So that's defrost. Power is the strength of how powerful this microwave can be. So this goes up to, you can't really see it here, but I'll just say it's 800 watts. Okay, so this is powerful, right? So it gets, I find it heats up really well, the food. Like you don't have to like I could cook baked beans, right? A can of baked beans, I could put it in for 2 minutes and that bad boy is hot. Okay, so that's how powerful this microwave, but that is, I should say. But if I wanted to, let's say I didn't want it that hot, this is what the power indicates. When you hit power, there's 10 options or levels. 10 meaning 100%, and I think 0. Let me. Yeah, 0, 1, 2, all the way up to 10. 0 meaning the power is like 0, so it's really not going to heat up. And 10 meaning 100% heating up. So that would be the full like 800 watts, I believe. So let's say you wanted it at like 50%, right? The heating power to be 50%. Then I would then go to number 5 because that's halfway. I press 5. And then you would then hit, I believe it's start. No, power again, sorry. Oh, as I tell. See, I told you I'm going along here. Follow me as I learn how to use this. But what is it again? Oh yes. So okay. So you select the heating power, which is 5, and then you need to select is it time? There we go. Then you go, that's what that's for, time to cook. So then you hit time. And then let's say I want to like do like, I don't know, 30 seconds at 50%. And then you hit start. And if you want to know if it is cooking at 50%, then just hit power and it will show you. And while it's doing it, let's say, oh no, I want it to be hotter. Then all you got to do is just hit power and then like 9. And then it will do it. You don't have to press anything. And then you want to make sure that it's on 9. That's just hit power again. And now it's saying that it's at 90% heating mode. And it stops. And then when it stops, it just resets is what it does. And that's it. So I believe it resets. Let's see. If we hit start and go to power, yeah, it goes back to 10. Ain't that cool? I thought that was really cool. So like that comes in handy. I find like, let's say you have like, I don't know, vegetables that are frozen or something like that. And then you want to be able to like, you don't really want to use defrost mode. So then you just go like, okay, at 10, I want it at the full power. And then when it's like pretty much almost, or no, I shouldn't say when it's melted, you still don't want it at the full power because then it starts to burn your vegetables or dry it out. So then I would then go back and hit power and then decrease the power mode is what I would do. Okay, so that's power. Dinner plate is obviously like, it's same thing. It will say like you have dinner in here. They'll say it will take you 2 minutes and 50 seconds to warm up an average size dinner plate. And if you want to increase it, you can up to 5 minutes. And then obviously when you hit start, if you feel like you want more, sorry, let's go back. Dinner. Let's see what 5 is. Because 5 just went to 30. 5:30. So 5, when you hit 5, it's 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And when you hit 3 minutes, 3:50, it goes to 4 minutes. And when you hit 2:50, it's 2:40. So that's dinner plate. But like I said, if you hit 2:50 and you're like, oh, I think I want it another 30 seconds, all you got to do is hit the start button where it says start plus 30 seconds. Lies I tell, you can't do that with a dinner plate. Well, that just sucks. Okay. So you can't do that. You can only, whatever it gives you on the dinner plate, that's all you can do. If you're not happy with the time, then you just have to stop, reset, and pick another time or on the dinner plate or manually do your own time. So that's dinner plate. Grill combo. So if you want to grill, you would have to just press the grill combo button. And then after that, you need to select on the number pad, which is here, the length of cooking time. So it goes from 1 second all the way to 99 minutes and 99 seconds. So let's say if you, like here it's saying if you want to do 15 minutes and 30 seconds, you would then press 15 minutes and 30 seconds. And then you just hit start. And with grill, you have the option of increasing it. But I want you to, I want to show something here. You could close up. Go. Up. There you go. Okay, you see how slow it's moving compared to if I stop this right now and just, it moves a little, I felt like it was moving a little faster or a little slower with the grill. Well, it sounded like it was moving a little slower. You hear the sound. It sounds different compared to, so that's regular mode, and then this is grill mode. Hear it? Am I hearing things? You don't hear it? Yes? You hear it? Yeah, see, it's a little bit different. Okay, let's go back. Back it up. Okay, so that's grill mode. All right, then we got popcorn. So self-explanatory, but they do say that when you're making popcorn to really follow the manufacturer's instructions, not the microwave, because every microwave is different. So I just actually popped a popcorn today for my child. She wanted some. 2 seconds, don't move, stay right there. And so we bought this here. We like this one here. And Proper tells us that you need to, I don't even know how long. Well, I just put this in for 2 minutes. Yes, it's 2 minutes. I put this in for 2 minutes and it popped perfectly. Compared to our old microwave, oh my gosh, there were barely any kernels left at the bottom. Like, it did such a good job. So we put this for 2 minutes. Like, I wouldn't even use this. I mean, like I said, you can. So see, 50 must be the weight. That's got to be the weight. Yeah. See, that would be too long. It would start burning at 220. So my advice when you're making popcorn, just follow the manufacturers. And I mean, eventually, especially if you're using the same popcorn, the brand that you like, then you'll know, you'll understand your microwave, and you'll understand how long you should be cooking it for in the microwave. So yeah. All right. So that's popcorn. Potato, again, if you're like, baked potato, jacket potato, whatever potato, I think it's a full potato, really, so jacket potato, then you can use this button to indicate there are 3 settings, and then you just hit start. And then it's funny because it doesn't really tell you, like, I think it does, but that was in the recipe that I threw out. I think it tells you in the recipe. Oh wait, last I tell, hold on. There might be something here. You got frozen vegetables, oh, here we go, potato, yeah. So program 1 indicates a 230 gram potato, then 460 for 2, and then 690 for 3. So that's like a big, large ass potato. Sorry, did I swear? My bad. That's a big potato. And so yeah, it's good to keep this in handy, but until you get used to what you're putting in the microwave. But yeah, remember I was just talking about the popcorn, and so this is a 50 gram and 100 grams. So did it have a program? Let me go back. Yeah, no, it says 50 grams and then 100 grams. So this popcorn here is 70 grams. So it's in between. That's why for me, I would just manually put 2 minutes, because when you had put 100, was it 240? I think it was like 240 minutes. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. What am I saying? Daggone it. Okay, so frozen vegetables. Okay, again, this is based on grams. So they base everything here in grams. So here, frozen vegetables, you've got 3 options. You got 150 grams, 350 grams, and 500 grams. Okay. And then next is beverage. So I guess tea, water, all that stuff in there, I guess. And here is 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups. Okay? What else? Then we got meats. You like your meats? You got chicken, beef, potato, and that's it. And why did I tell? I said P.O. potato. That means pork. Duh. Why would it be a potato? Come on now. Girl. Okay. It's late. I'm talking gibberish here. Chicken, beef, and I was about to say potato again. Pork, okay? And then the programs, how to set them, you would then you would press 1. Could you press, yeah. So you'd use 1 as the programming. So if we go back to meats, I'll reset meat and let's do like beef. And then let's do, so beef has 2, 4, 5. They all have 5 setting programs. And so you would hit, let's say I wanted to do beef. Why you ain't working? Start. Interesting. Oh, hold on. Let's go back. Beef, start. 300 grams. Then how can I go up now? Nope. Come on. How do we do this? What do you think?
I have no idea.
Because if I hit, numbers don't work. But if I hit start, then you go back and hit meat again. Okay. So the chicken was, you can hit that and then go, but I swear it worked when I hit 1. Am I losing my mind? I swear to goodness, when I hit 1, it went up. I must be losing my mind. Okay, whatever. So for meat, when you're setting the programs, you hit you select the meat you want. So in this case, beef, and then you go down to start, and it will take you to the first program, the lowest, which is for beef 300. But if you want to, in grams, these are grams, and if you want to increase the grams, then you just keep pressing meat until you get to the desired weight that you want to cook. Okay? So that's meat, I should say. Now let's take it down here to the numbers. So this microwave I like because if you just want to do a quick press, you can do from 1 minute all the way up to 6 minutes. So it's just you press and it goes. And do 6 and goes. And if you press 1 minute, but let's say you want 1 minute and 30 seconds, then you just hit the start and add another 30 seconds to it. And you can keep doing that. Okay? That's what I like. So it only goes from, this is what they call express cook, 1 to 6 minutes. Obviously, if you want to do more than that, so let's say you want to do 10 minutes, you then have to, you have to go, what do you have to do? No, that's power. What is the point of that timer cook if it doesn't want to work? What would you do to press? If I wanted to press, no, that's not what I want, sweetheart. Come on now. I don't know. No, and no. Dinner plate, no. Well, I'll be darned. I don't think you can do, like if I wanted to do 10 minutes of cooking, the only way I'm going to get 10 minutes is maybe just hitting 6 and then pressing the start button until I get to 10. I can't see that. There's got to be a way to do that. Do you see it? Oh my. I don't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't say. I didn't see that anywhere on here. Kitchen timer, microwave power express mode. Yeah, there really wasn't microwave cooking. Press power pad to select the microwave function in the display. Wait, hold up. Press the door button to open the door, place the container, and then press the power pad. Power. Okay, and if wanting to cook at less than full power, no, that's the dang on power. I don't want to do that. I just went through that. So I don't think you can really, you can't really set a time above 6 minutes manually. You just have to use one of the express times and then press. But that's so dumb. Then why have number 7, 8, and 9? Well, actually, hold on. That does not make sense. Because if, let's say, I wanted specific 1 minute and 19 seconds, how would I do that? This is gonna really. This is gonna really piss me off now. There's got to be a way. Time cook. I noticed that the other day when I was just like, why can't I do that? So I just got lazy and was like, let's just press one of these express buttons. But I would like to know, if I wanted to do 18 minutes, how do I do it? That's memory. That didn't happen. Okay, I'm spending way too much time figuring that out, but I'm assuming you can't do it based on me even going through the manual here, and I don't see anything that talks about you having that ability to go and specifically state the timing of the cooking here on this microwave. Okay, so we'll move on. Let's move on. Next is down here, we've got the stop and cancel. Again, self-explanatory. You want to, so if you start and you're like, oh shoot, I forgot to put something in, you can stop. It will stay there even with the door open and then closing. And if you want to reset, then just hit again to reset. And then memory, let's go here. So start is, again, self-explanatory. So use the start button to, if you press it once, it will do the express at 30 seconds. And then you just keep pressing every 30 seconds. Those are the intervals, okay? So that's start. Memory, this is cool. So you can program 2 programs. Is it 2 or 3? You have the ability to have memory, your microwave memorize certain times that you want. Okay, so there's 3 of them. So in order to set that up, what you would do is that you would hit the memory button, so 0 memory button, and then the first one comes up. So that's saying program 1. Okay, I told you there's 3 programs. And then you would enter your desired program in the usual way to press the, it says, enter the desired cooking program in the usual way and press the start /plus 30-second pad to store in the program into the memory. So if anyone is trying to do this, listen, I spent a good time trying to figure this out. So this part is not, it doesn't explain it well, because when you try to enter in the number that you want, doesn't allow you to do it, right? So I had to play around and figured out that the only way you could do this after pressing the memory button is you go to Grill Combi and then enter in, let's say I want a mode that's 1 minute and 20 seconds. Because let's say I have a baby, right? And I'm warming up their milk at 1 minute and 20 seconds to get that right temperature. So when you do that, then to store the program into the microwave, you then press memory again, and it stores it. Okay. So now, if I, let's say, place a bottle in here, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to press 1, 2, 0, not like I can anyways. I'll just go to memory. Sorry, hold on. oh, there we go. What was that? Did I save it? You go to you go to memory and program 1. Don't I look stupid? What did I do? Let's do that again. Memory. Program 1. 1 minute. Grill combo. 1 minute 20. And then just throw the program into the second memory. Oh, no. And then hit start. Sorry, that was it. Then you hit start. When it goes back to the program number, then you know it's put in. So when I go now, let's say I come out of this now, and I go to back to memory, and I say I want memory 1 here. Sorry, memory 1. It starts it up. So it programs it in. And let's say you want to change it that you're not happy with, you want to change program setting 1. All you do is just repeat the steps again. You just have to go back into memory, and then grill combo. Select what you want as your cooking time, and then hit start. And then when you're ready to use it, memory 1. Come on. I'm really looking stupid here. Really, truly. It was working. Let's go back. What did I do wrong? Okay. Let's go. Memory. Grill combo 199. And then start. Let's go stop. Let's go back to memory. Let's hit that 1. What is 1 minute 99 seconds?
2 minutes and 30.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm such a doofus. Okay, so I was doing it right. It just doesn't want to put 1 minute and 99 seconds for some reason. Oh my gosh, I'm such a doofus. Okay, so it works. You get it. Okay, let me do this one more time here. So hit memory, then go to grill/combo. You choose you go to memory, you choose your program. There's 3 sets, 1, 2, and 3. So let's say if I do 3, and then I go to grill combo, and then I put, let's say, 5 minutes. That's what I want as my programmed timer to cook. Then I go to start plus 30 seconds, and it's entered. So when I reset and I go now put something in the microwave, I want it to be cooked for 5 minutes, then I would go back to memory. Then I will go and hit it another time until I get to 3, because I know I've set it on program 3. Then I hit start. Voila! I can't believe I did that. Okay. And then that's pretty much it. Again, go through the manual. This is a really good, well explained manual. I really do believe anybody could really figure this out, but this is why I'm here to help, on top of telling you what I think about this, which I will explain next. It goes into things like, again, what you shouldn't put in and how to put things in, how to pierce things so it can breathe and not explode in the microwave. You got a troubleshooting, technical specification, details here, and that's really, really it. And how to recycle it once you get rid of it, if you don't need it anymore. Okay, so that was my review on this microwave from Morphy Richards. I'll read out the code again, or the what's it called?
Product.
The product model. There we go. Gotta love my husband. Always there to help me here. Product model is E as in Edward, G as in George, 820, C as in Charlie, 2L Lima, P Paul, brackets F as in Frank, dash P Paul, M Mary. Okay, so it's a good microwave. I like it. I like the sleekness of it, the design of it, the color of it. The power is good. Like I said, my old microwave was just so crappy. It was giving me problems. Wasn't heating properly, especially in the middle. I could put like a bowl of rice, like a big bowl of rice, for like 2 to 3 minutes, and that bad boy is hot. Okay, we got to use like gloves just to pick it out, because that's how hot it is. So this 800 watt is really good. It fits a full-size standard plate, dinner plate, which is also good. I like the cool features on the touchpad. That's really cool. And for me, I do love how you can push this out so there's no handle. That what I find with microwaves that have handles, when you're trying to pull out, especially when you're using one hand, it kind of pulls the microwave. You kind of have to like hold your hand to then pull the microwave. But all this you got to do is just push the button, right? So that's really cool. I also like the fact that, for me, I love timers. So it's got a timer on here. It's really simple, straightforward. And that's pretty much it. On a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being crappy and 10 being amazing, I give it it's between an 8.5 and 9. Moving, you know what? I'll say 8.7. Okay, it's a really good microwave, right? I've only had it for 2 weeks, so I can't really give it a 9 yet. You know, about if I'm having issues or if it's really good, maybe I'll come back and do another video and give you my honest opinion here. But what am I saying? I did give you my honest opinion, but I'm saying, like, when it comes to having it for a very long time. But I think this is gonna do us well. This microwave, like I said, it's really good, and we only paid. How much did I pay for this bad boy? I got it from Argos. I think it was $70. But again, I'll put that in the notes there. But and it was well worth it. Well worth it. The size, I was worried about the size, but like I said, it's perfect. So anywho, I'm going off in a tangent here. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but if you have a product that you want me to give a go at, give you my honest opinion, holler at your girl. Drop your details in the comment section below, and I will do my best to try and get it and give you my opinion. Thank you. Stay blessed, and I will see you later.